Greetings and welcome class of 2024. My name is Whitney Johnson and I serve as the Program Manager for Student Success here at the C.T. Bauer College of Business. We are so excited to have you as a new Bauer Coug starting this summer or fall 2020. While the past few weeks have certainly been out of the norm and we are unsure of what the future will look like, we can assure you that Bauer's mission of helping students succeed has not changed. In this presentation, we will cover the following topics. You will hear more about the Bauer College of Business. We'll talk about what to expect in being a new freshman on campus. We'll talk about having a growth versus a fixed mindset going into your freshman year, getting involved on campus and specifically within the Bauer College of Business, as well as academic advising. Now that you are part of the Bauer College of Business, it's important to know more about our benefactor and namesake. Charles Ted Bauer, his gift of $40 million continues to impact our college. Most notable is that Ted Bauer was not an alumnus of the college, which makes his gift one of the largest ever given to a college by someone who was not a graduate. Bauer College of Business is led by our dean, Dr. Paul Pavlou. Within our college, we offer 7 different majors and a variety of specialty tracks and certificates that you can obtain while pursuing your undergraduate business degree. As a freshman, you will start off as what we call a pre-business major. That is actually how all students start off in our college, no matter if they're a freshman or a transfer student. Once you meet the requirements to declare your major, you can choose from one of the 7 majors that we offer. They are accounting, entrepreneurship, finance, management, management information systems, marketing, or supply chain management. One of the things we like to talk with students about at orientation is what to expect in being a college student. We do so by asking 3 prompting questions. The first one is, what are you most excited about in starting college? What are you most nervous about in starting? And then what do you think will be the biggest differences between college and high school? We'll go through each of these questions, but as we do, I ask that you do take a moment to think about what are you most excited about in starting at the University of Houston? So when thinking about the question, what are you most excited about in starting college? One of the answers we always get is getting to learn about what I want. We're going to assume as a business student that you're excited to learn about business. For most of you, the past 12 years, you've been told what to learn about, but now that you're in college, you get to choose. Another thing we always get is internship opportunities. At Bauer, we have a Rockwell Career Center devoted solely to our business students that can help with landing internship opportunities and hopefully full-time job offers once they graduate. If you were involved in student organizations or clubs in high school, we really hope that you continue to do that when you get to Bauer. We offer over 25 different student organizations, professional student organizations for our students. Oftentimes, students tell us that they're excited about the freedom. This new chapter in your life provides you with a very different type of freedom. You have the power to choose to create your own schedule, to do the things that make you happy and excited. A lot of students are often excited about making new friends. College is the place where you are going to make lifelong friends. And of course, having fun, attending different sporting events are all things that students are oftentimes excited about in starting college. So what are you most nervous about in starting college? One of the main answers we always get is time management. In high school, you were probably used to being in class anywhere from 6 to 8 hours in a day. In college, you will most likely be taking 15 credit hours or 5 classes at 3 credit hours each. This means that you will be in class for 15 hours out of a week. That means you have a lot of extra time to study, hang out with friends, join student organizations, go to sporting events, and really just enjoy your college time. Another thing that students are often nervous about is really missing their family and friends. We also hear that students are worried and nervous about not doing well in their classes. Obviously, college classes are very different than high school classes and therefore require a little bit more rigor in terms of being successful. A lot of times students are nervous about making friends, and then of course the intensity of the workload. Some of our students are working jobs while also attending college, so being able to balance that is going to be important as well. So now let's talk about the biggest differences between college and high school. One of the biggest things we hear all the time is the amount of free time you have compared to high school. While that time isn't necessarily free, we encourage students to really spend that time studying. For every hour in class, you should be studying 2 to 3 hours outside of class in order to be prepared and to be successful. Most of you are going to be taking 15 credit hours this fall semester, which means you should be studying anywhere from 30 to 45 hours to prepare and be successful in class. Another big difference between high school and college is the class size. In college, you can be in a classroom as big as 200 to 400 students. We encourage students to sit towards the front to make it smaller. Sit in the first few rows. That way you can't tell anything that's going on behind you and you get a sense that the room is a little bit smaller. Another big difference students often tell us is not knowing anyone. You're entering into a university that has well over 40,000 students and a college that has over 5,000 students. So really getting to know people is going to be important. The great news is that Bauer College offers 2 freshman programs that you're going to hear about in a little bit that are designed to help you meet new people and start building your community while you're in college. An additional difference that we often hear about between college and high school is having a course syllabus. Most students are familiar with a course syllabus. However, just in case, a course syllabus tells you information about the class. It's given to you by the professor of that class. We encourage students to review the course syllabus that they get for each class the first week of classes. This is essentially a contract between you and the professor. It lets you know what the professor expects of you and being a student there, as well as how the professor is going to grade you. It also lets you know what to expect as far as what the professor is going to teach you as well. Another major difference between college and high school is in college, professors don't give reminders. You have a course syllabus that shows you all of the dates and deadlines needed for a class. So professors won't be there to say, don't forget we have an exam tomorrow, or don't forget this particular project is due. It is up to you and it's your responsibility to keep up with all of your assignments in your classes. Now we're going to talk about growth mindset and fixed mindset and success. Most of you are familiar or have heard of the term having a growth or a fixed mindset. If you haven't, we think it's important to talk about this during orientation with our freshman students. And the way that we like to do that is by showing a TED Talk. The TED Talk talks about having a growth versus a fixed mindset. Let's watch. Be sure to click on the link provided in this slide to watch this video. Now that you've watched the TED Talk, let's talk about first the difference between having a growth versus a fixed mindset. Having a fixed mindset believes that your intelligence and your capabilities are fixed, whereas a growth mindset understands that through effort and resilience, you are able to continue to grow and learn. As a business student, specifically our freshman students, we know that you are all high achieving students. One of the biggest things our students face their freshman year is adversity. Maybe it's your first failed exam, maybe something didn't go the way that you thought it would. How you bounce back from that is so important in terms of you being successful in college and also in life. What we realize is oftentimes our business students come in and having a very fixed mindset. Think about it. In high school, was there a time where you said, well, I'm just not good at science, or I'm just not that creative, or I'm just not that athletic? That is what we call a fixed mindset. In Bauer, we want our students to have a growth mindset. We want you to understand that effort is a good thing. Seeking out help is a great thing. Using your resources is an important thing to do while you're a college student. There are so many resources on campus to make sure that you're successful, and utilizing those resources is going to be key. Oftentimes our students have identified themselves as the smart kid, so being able to ask for help or even raising their hand in class is something that they often don't do as a fear of thinking that maybe they're not as smart as they thought. Whereas with a growth mindset, that shows that you are as smart as you thought and you're willing to do everything that you need in order to be successful. One of the most exciting things about being a freshman at the Bauer College of Business is that we have two programs solely devoted to our business freshmen to be involved in during their first year. These programs are essentially first year experience program, but within the college. The first program is our Everett Gardner Mentor Program for Bauer Honors Freshmen. If you are a part of the Honors College, you are automatically a part of the Bauer Honors Freshman Mentor Program. The other program we have is the Emerging Leaders Academic Success Program, or ELAS for Freshmen. As a non-honors business student, you are automatically a part of this program when you start in the fall semester. If you're a part of the Honors College, you will be in the Everett Gardner Mentor Program for Bauer Honors Freshmen. In this program, you'll be paired up with an upperclassman mentor and a team of 7 to 10 other freshman students. You'll meet individually with your mentor once a month, attend team socials, as well as Bauer Honors and Honors College events to earn points for your team. At the end of the year, the team with the most points wins a team and individual prizes. If you're not in the Honors College, then you're automatically a part of our ELAS for Freshmen program here at the Bauer College of Business. In this program, you can expect to attend biweekly seminars with 10 to 20 other freshman students. These seminars are 50 minutes long and are led by ELAS peer leaders, students who were in your shoes not too long ago. At these seminars, you can expect to learn how to be successful in college and specifically how to be a successful business student. You can also expect to attend peer leader and ELAS social events to help build community and connections, while also winning prizes and having lots of fun. Now that we've made it through the end of our presentation, the big question is what's next, and that's the academic advising. Upon completion of this last orientation module, your academic advisor will send an email invitation enabling you to schedule an advising session using Navigate. Please make sure to pay attention to your email so that once you get the invitation, you can go in and actually schedule your group advising session that will be led by your academic advisor. Be sure to attend that group advising session. Once you do, you'll be able to register for your classes. After that, we'll see you at the Bauer College of Business soon. Go Cougs!